2v2. Krim makes it a 2v1. And this round should be good to go to Optic Gaming. Proto, the last man alive. One shot cleaned up. And Optic,
and that's just scary. If they don't lose that 4v2, like now it's a 4-3 game. Right. Instead, they were able to clutch that up. Now it's 5-2. There's still a lot of tools for Enigma 6 to use. So, I mean, this should be very difficult to do.
If there's one team that I've always seen in the position where the other team has 5 and a mount the comeback, I've seen Optic do it so many times. So many times.
But that play from Scump, I give a lot of crap to people for misusing streaks. I don't think that was a misuse. Scump just maneuvers around those 2 areas of the map, so General just kind of has to wait there. Scump is able to get that first kill and basically negates that Trinity useless. A huge play from him to keep his team in it, but man, they need 4 more rounds.
Yeah, they need a lot of help.
This is where champions are made, though.
It truly is, and honestly, this is where Optic Gaming really need the energy of that crowd behind them to really draw them and help them on this comeback. But General gets first blood, and this is looking great. Bear in mind, Proto is on your screens. Proto's going to find the pick with Camo. Now it's a 1 versus 4 for Scump once again. Makes it a 1v2 again. Succumpy goes down, and Optic Gaming have been eliminated from the CWL Anaheim Open.
And in both games, both matches they've lost both hard points. That can happen if you're Optic Gaming. This roster shouldn't lose 2 hard points in a series, you know, and they lose, what, 4 in a row, and they lose game 5s. That's just... It's so uncharacteristic of this team.
It really is, especially when we talk about the slaying power that this squad truly does possess. It's very strange to see them losing those hard points, but congratulations, of course, to E6. I think we'll be progressing through in the tournament. Excited to see how far that run can go. Of course, just showing that maybe that pickup of royalty really has done them a lot of benefit. But on the flip side, we have to say it, another poor performance from Optic Gaming at a major championship. What's going wrong?
They just kind of look like a mess. I don't know where the confidence really went, and I think that last round kind of sums it up perfectly. Why is Karma carrying the bomb so far out at middle with really no teammate support, right? They're all just sitting back in the base. There's just like nothing really coordinated going on for the side of Optic Gaming there, and it just seems like that happens so often. They always switch up these roles. Krim playing that slower sort of style now with an NV4, and it seemed like it was working fantastic, but we come into today and that just looked like a mess. Karma is like that first wave of pressure, but it's so far ahead of everyone else.
And to that point, you know, we talked about it yesterday when Optic played against LG, right? You have Krim versus Octane. That's a similar story. Krim versus General. General has, to Pruvie's point, one of the best shots in the game, period. Like, he really does. Yeah. And he's experienced using that weapon throughout the entire year. It's definitely a struggle, but E6 looks so good.
It almost seemed like it's a swap. It seemed like Optic wasn't playing their game, and E6 were playing like they're the team to beat. Right. I mean, every time you saw Krim just sitting way back, Lemon not really pushing middle like General and initiating gunfights, initiating trades. He was more so waiting for them to come to them to make the plays. You don't really see that from Optic. You usually see Optic putting that aggression on them, hitting them hard.
Obviously, we talked a lot about Cloud9 making a big losers run. Tell you what, right now, keep your eye on Enigma 6. They definitely have the momentum now to go very, very far in